The rhythmic clack-clack of the steel wheels against the tracks felt like a heartbeat, steady and reassuring as the morning sun began to spill liquid gold across the sprawling countryside. I settled into my window seat, the worn blue fabric of the chair smelling faintly of old journeys and dust, and watched the world outside blur into a green and brown tapestry. There is a specific kind of magic found only on a train. It is a suspended moment in time where you are neither where you were nor where you are going. As the engine let out a long melodic whistle, I found myself drifting back to the summers of my childhood, when every train ride felt like an expedition to the edge of the world. I remembered my grandfather sitting across from me, peeling an orange with practiced precision, the citrus scent filling the cabin while he told stories of old steam engines that breathed fire and smoke. As the train pulled into a sleepy station adorned with hanging marigolds, the quiet of the carriage was broken by a burst of energy. A young boy, no older than 7, scrambled into the seat opposite mine, followed by an elderly woman with silver hair tucked into a neat bun. He was vibrating with excitement, pressing his nose against the cool glass and pointing at every cow and windmill we passed. "Look, Grandma, we're flying," he chirped. The woman laughed, a sound like wind chimes, and pulled out a small wooden box filled with hand-drawn sketches. They spent the next hour lost in their own world, she teaching him how to shade a mountain, and he narrating a grand adventure for every bird he saw. Watching them, I realized how often we trade these small, vibrant moments for the glowing screens in our palms, forgetting that the landscape of our lives is shifting every second. Later in the journey, a tea vendor wandered down the aisle, the steam from his kettle dancing in the sunlight. I struck up a conversation with a man sitting in the aisle seat, a retired watchmaker with hands that still moved as if they were adjusting invisible gears. He spoke about the precision of clockwork, but his eyes grew misty when he talked about his regrets. He told me he had spent 40 years counting seconds, yet somehow missed the years. "We think time is a river we can swim in whenever we like," he said softly, handing the vendor a coin, "but it's more like a falling star. You either catch the light while it's there, or you spend the rest of the night wondering where it went." His words hung in the air, a gentle but firm reminder that while the train would eventually reach its destination, the minutes we spent talking were gone, the moment they were lived. By the time the sky turned a deep, bruised purple and the first stars began to blink, a sense of profound peace settled over me. The laughter of the boy had died down into a sleepy murmur, and the watchmaker was dozing with a smile on his face. I looked at my own reflection in the darkened window, realizing that the beauty of the journey wasn't in the arrival, but in the fleeting connections and the transient scenery. We often live as if we have an infinite supply of laters, but the truth is that time past is time lost forever. Every sunset missed, every conversation avoided, and every memory left unmade is a treasure dropped into an unreachable ocean. As the train finally slowed, its brakes hissing a final sigh of relief, I stepped onto the platform not just as a traveler, but as someone determined to hold on to the present a little tighter. The rhythmic clack-clack of the